Prime Minister Roosevelt Skerritt says the new Sansovere Primary School will create a learning environment which will encourage teachers and students to perform to the best of their abilities. Government officially opened the doors of the new state-of-the-art primary school in Sansovere today. He says the new setting is most appropriate for taking primary education to the next level.
I will never get tired of emphasizing the important role that education must play in transforming the structure of our economy and in bringing prosperity and sustainable jobs to our people. In every workplace today, within both the public and private sectors, efficiency, competitiveness, and viability are determined by how effectively knowledge is used to produce the goods and services that are so vital to everyone and so critical to the economic advancement of a country. In other words, boys and girls, friends, achieving success in the world of today goes hand in hand with how good a job both you and the teachers have done in receiving and imparting knowledge. Primary education, and I emphasize the word primary, is the foundation stone on which that knowledge is built. This government wants every one of you here this afternoon to become successful in achieving your dreams for personal development and in living a productive life. We started by ensuring that universal primary education became a reality. Then we moved radically to reform the organization and delivery of secondary education, so that today, universal secondary education is taken as a given.
Prime Minister Roosevelt Skerritt. Meantime, Education Minister Peter Sejean says the completion of the construction of the new primary school signals two important truths.
The official record of the CARICOM Secretariat reveals that the government of Dominica cannot be faulted in its timely accounting on downloads from the fund to the sustained development of our people. The completion of this new school plant is a testament to the support of our friends within the regional integration arrangement. We are most thankful for the support. Please, Madam, convey our profound gratitude to the Secretary General and the entire Secretariat of CARICOM.
Sejean says the new facility is also in keeping with the promise of government to embark on a national program to improve school infrastructure and facilities.
This edifice represents another tangible symbol of the commitment and a seal by the government of Dominica to this covenant. It confirms our determination to develop and expand the provision of quality education for all. Now, when we speak of increased quality, let us be clear on what this means. It means providing school buses for our children, training more of our teachers, securing the tenure of a greater number of teachers, financially and through technical means, expanding our student support services, namely the school feeding program, the textbook scheme, the school transfer grant, and the increased provision of specialized services that will facilitate the holistic development of our children.
Education Minister Peter Sejean and Parliamentary Representative Johnson Drago also addressed today's official opening. We will bring you his remarks in our morning newscast. The new school, set out about 150 children, is said to be one of the most modern in its kind in Dominica. The new Sansovere Primary School is designed to international education building standards with children-friendly architecture to create a functional and fun environment. The color scheme used in each classroom is to suit each age group with ample natural light. The cost of the new Sansovere Primary School is $3.8 million. Funded under the CARICOM Petroleum Fund facility and the government of the Commonwealth of Dominica, construction work began in 2008. Dominica's Melville Hall Airport has been given the all clear to begin night landing operations following a recent upgrading of the island's main airport. Officials say the International Civil Aviation Authority approval of the results of that project clears the way for the Melville Hall Airport to engage in night landing activities. A three-member team from the Eastern Caribbean Civil Aviation Authority was expected in Dominica on Wednesday to carry out their own inspection of the facility. The government says night operations could begin by next month. Dominica does not have an international airport, and travelers to the island often find themselves overnighting in air travel hub Antigua. The Dominica Public Service Union says it is concerned over the snail's path of salary negotiations with the government. General Secretary of the Dominica Public Service Union, DPSU, Thomas Leta, says the union may have to decide on a course of action if government does not respond this week.
We should have met with the government more than a month ago. When we met the last time, we were asked by the government side to give them 2 weeks, and by that time they would have worked out their figures based on what was at the table at the time, what was on the table at the time, and other issues that or other development that came out during the course of negotiations. As I said, it's about a month, and they have not called us, although we have tried to find out when will they be ready. So that is the situation. We have nothing different or no new development since we last met with the government. Government has not called us. Maybe they are not ready. Maybe they are tardy. They are slow in doing whatever they have to do. And I believe we will give government about another week. I mean, when I say another week, the rest of the week to put their things in order to call us. And if by next week there is no information, then we will have to review our position and see how we take it from there. But we believe by now they should have done what they should do to call us so that we can continue negotiation. We have resolved most of the non-salary matters. There was a new position with regard to the salaries, and that has been reviewed.
General Secretary of the DPSU, Thomas Leta. The Marigot Development Committee says the computerization of schools an initiative to recognize local heroes among several programs targeted for the community. President of the MDC, Michael Pascal, told the launching of Mayfest on Tuesday that the organization has also initiated by the organization.
We have the secondary school scholarship program in which we assist persons from the community to go to secondary school. At present, there are 4 persons or 4 students at the Northeast Comprehensive, including Dominica's Female Athlete of the Year, Chelsea Linton, who is part of our secondary school scholarship program. Another initiative in the community was the construction of Heroes Park. What it is, there is a monument we have constructed which is dedicated to the memory of those living and those dead, for persons from the Marigot community who have contributed significantly to Marigot's development, Dominica's development, and the world. Okay. Another initiative of the MDC is computerization of schools in the area. We have successfully engaged Marigot people living overseas to contribute, and we have made significant contributions of computer equipment to both the Marigot Junior School and the Northeast Comprehensive.
President of the MDC, Michael Pascal. Service industries in Dominica now have a bargaining body. On January 16, 2009, the Dominica Coalition of Service Industries was officially launched. Darrell Bob is PRO of the DCSI.
The purpose of the Service Coalition is to sort of serve as a lobbying body for other service entities, the service industry in Dominica. So everybody who is involved in the services sector in Dominica in some form, especially the private sector, would have a voice, a lobbying body that can speak to government on various issues. And that is from a higher level, and we have the CARICOM support, the CARICOM government support in that initiative. A board of directors was elected when the service industries was called in January of 2009,